if you had $1 billion and you just could Hail Mary that into any stock, this stock could have huge risk, huge loss. What would it be? Short term, so not long term.
Can I split it between two stocks or no?
Yeah.
I'm going to split it to my favorite two stocks, Bloom and Amazon.
Mm-hmm. And that's short term?
Even short term. I cannot pinpoint when the market will fully start to appreciate and properly balance the positives versus the theoretical negatives on a company like Amazon and Bloom. But I think every month that we go, the market is more likely to see it.
What is one stock everyone should own at least a little of?
You have to own Amazon. I mean, you absolutely have to own Amazon.
The next question was, what stock obviously has the most long-term like potential, like in terms of information asymmetry, and that would be Amazon. Like the information asymmetry is so obvious that it wouldn't be difficult to find.
There is a company in Japan called Regatta, and they make the 3D imaging machines that are able to assess if there is anything not working or broken or misaligned in a computer chip or a memory chip. And the way that AI is progressing right now, you could think about the way chips were made. Historically, they were very flat, right? And it was very easy to kind of visually see if the circuitry was correct in that chip. Well, now chips are getting very dense. If you look at the next generation and generation after that, NVIDIA platforms, everything is becoming stacked now. So data centers are about to become way more dense. The servers, the chipsets, everything is now like, it's going from a one-story house to like a tower. A lot of sophistication, a lot of circuitry, a lot of stuff going on for a simple person. Like, we won't get too into the minutia of it all. It's extraordinarily expensive. And if you go ahead and put these chips, whether it's a memory chip, whether it's a GPU, inside of a stack, inside of a data center, and then find out it's not working, it takes that offline and it is extraordinarily costly. So the value in being able to assess that all of the pieces of the compute that ultimately go into the data centers are working before they actually get implemented and deployed is becoming exceptionally important, because the cost of having it go down later is really bad. Also, you want to be able to quickly assess what was wrong, because if you manufactured a whole lot of these that have the same issue, you want to be able to stop that run and fix the issue. So this is like an unknown company in Japan. I am in the process of trying to buy shares in it. The problem is, to buy shares in a foreign company like that, sometimes they have ADRs. This one has an ADR, but it's not traded with any real liquidity, so I can't really put a lot of money into it. I have to open up a Schwab Global account, which I do have. Interactive brokers will allow you to do this as well. But even Schwab Global told me this last week that they didn't have the ticker set up to trade, because no one in America has ever traded that ticker.
No.
Oh, yeah.
First person in America to trade this stock.
So I had to request that Schwab add the ticker to Global. It has to get approved and then added. So they're going to call me. They say they are more likely than not going to do it. But they're going to call me once it's added, and I will hopefully be the first person to purchase this through Schwab Global.
They're going to buy it. They're going to front one you on this one. They're going to buy it first. Be like, Chris is buying. All right, let's just buy a little too.
I'm going to dump the entirety of my Global account into this company, which is a relatively small company that I think has asymmetric upside downside, because their core business is fine. It is what it is. But this AI business is totally new and just totally value add to their revenue stream.
Can you not
right?
approach this company directly and just say, hey, I want to invest in you. What could we work out?
I don't even like traveling like
Okay.
to another state. I'm not going to Japan. No, I mean, they're a publicly traded company, right? So like if you want to buy, you just buy them on the Japanese exchange. So just so you know how it works, it's actually it's interesting. Most people don't understand that you can do this. You can buy almost any company in the world through something like Schwab Global, but you have to open a global account. Then you have to transfer money into the global account. Then you have to buy the local currency first. And that's where you really get hit with commissions because it costs like 0.5% to 1%, depending on the currency, to do the currency trade. It's like it's 1986 with commissions. Then when you get the local currency, you could trade the stock. And then you got to transfer it back into the US currency eventually, right? So I look for things like this all the time. I have people on my team that are looking for stuff like this. It's getting harder and harder to find like true information asymmetry that's totally unknown in the AI space because all Wall Street is looking for it. But this is what, I mean, you asked for it. So that's it. I mean, if you want to know, that's it.
That's fascinating. I appreciate it.
Now, really quick, every business is asking themselves the same question. How do we make AI work for us? The possibilities are limitless, but guessing is too risky, and sitting on the sidelines is not an option because one thing is certain. If you're not doing it, your competitors are already making their move.
And that's where our sponsor NetSuite by Oracle comes in. It's the #1 AI cloud ERP, trusted by over 43,000 businesses to manage everything from financials and inventory to commerce, HR, and CRM, all in one unified system.
When all of your data is in one place, your AI becomes a lot smarter. It doesn't just guess. It knows. NetSuite intelligently automates routine tasks, delivers real-time insights, and helps you make fast, confident decisions that actually help drive growth.
And it's not just an add-on, it's AI that's literally built right into the system that runs your business, helping you cut costs, improve accuracy, and stay ahead of the competition.
Whether your company is making millions or even hundreds of millions, NetSuite gives you visibility and control to keep moving forward. Honestly, if I were building a business of this size, NetSuite's the only company that I have 100% confidence in.
So if your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, get our completely free business guide, Demystifying AI, at netsuite.com/clips.
Again, the guide is free for you at netsuite.com/clips, netsuite.com/clips, with the link down below in the description.